Welcome to my channel again. It is Christmas and this is my favorite time of the year because Christmas comes with gifts, it comes with eating, it comes with caking, it comes with loving. I just love Christmas. So today we shall be making a Christmas gift box and we shall be covering a square cake with fondant. Although what I have here is not a cake, it's actually a square dummy. So I have prepared it by sealing it with cling film and applying some Crisco around it. So I am rolling my fondant and I am doing this to cover the top of my cake. So place your rolled fondant on top of your cake, just like the way I am doing now. And then with your smoother, completely smoothing it out so that you don't have air bubbles in between. Apply some cornstarch to another board and then put it on top of the cake and turn your cake over. That is, you are turning it upside down. Now I am taking the measurement of all the sides of the cake, the length and the width. Roll your fondant and with the guide of what you have measured, cut your fondant in that exact manner. Apply some icing sugar and roll your fondant over a small rolling pin or whatever pin that you have. Now you are going to be attaching it to the side of your cake. The rolling pin helps you to roll it over easily. Okay, so now I'm using my smoother to make sure that it is perfectly smoothed across the cake. After you've done that, use a craft knife to cut out the excess on each sides. When you are done, roll again the fondant and cut just as you did the first time and apply it on the opposite side of your cake. Okay, if you are new to our channel and you haven't subscribed before, I think this is the perfect timing to look below and just click on the subscribe button, and also don't forget to also click the notification bell so that you will know when we post this kind of videos. We are all about fondant and wafer paper decoration. We love to decorate cakes and we always post videos on quick hacks on how to decorate your cakes. Thank you so much for supporting us. Also, don't forget to like, give us a thumbs up and share your comments with us. We'll be happy to reply you. Thank you so much. Now we are covering the third side, so we are now going to do the two opposite sides that are not yet done. And so this is like going to help us to cover up the two open sides. Okay, it's like we are sealing up our square so that no one will know exactly where we started from. As you put your fondant, make sure you cut out the excesses both at the top and on the sides, okay? And also remember to always use your smoother to seal your sides properly. Sometimes when your fondant is a bit dry and it's not gluing to your sides, what you can do is just apply some edible glue to the sides that are not sticking and use your your smoother to smoothen it thoroughly. Now we are ready to start cutting off the excesses on the board. Cut around all the sides of your square carefully and lift up the excesses. Make sure that you do that gently, and each time you cut, you can use your smoother to smoothen the edges properly. So I have cut around all my edges, my bottom edges. Now I just want to use my smoother to make sure that my square is a square. And then badam, this is our cake, our square covered cake, perfect with sharp edges. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed it. But we are making a gift box, so let's slide now into the next bit of making our gift box. I have made a template out of paper that will give me the edges of my gift box. I don't want to cut it freehand so that everything will be equal. So I am going to cut 4 of this now. Now I will be gluing those 4 edges to the 4 sides at the top of my cake. Now we want to make the ribbons for our cake. So I have rolled out a red fondant and I'm using my groove rolling pin just to imprint some pattern on our fondant so that it can give it some kind of design. Now I will be using my ruler to cut out the ribbon. So we'll be gluing our ribbon to the 4 sides of the cake. Apply some edible glue and just stick them and cut out the excess. With a fondant extruder, use one of the discs, the round disc, the small one, to make this kind of rope. We are going to be applying it to the top of our box. Okay, so we are not applying it just to the top, but all the edges of the top box. With that fondant extruder, use a bigger disc and put in some green fondant so that we can use green as a supporting ribbon color. Leaving it just red like that, I think it's a bit bare. When you have done that, glue it around or beside your red fondant. Now it's time to add a bit of some bling. Apply some edible glue to your green fondant. Then dip a small brush into your disco dust and paint over the green fondant. The more disco dust you can take, the more bling you will have. Now I want to paint those extra edges we added. I'll be painting them gold. Just add or mix edible gold dust with edible gold spirit and use your brush to paint it gently. Be careful so that you don't splash the gold everywhere. Voila, we are all done. So I have just added a wafer paper ribbon. I have a link in my description on how I made the wafer paper ribbon, and I've just added a green ribbon at the bottom of my board. I hope you liked this tutorial.